What's up, people? Cypher here. Welcome back to Lost Crusade. Here are 5 tips towards avoid Supremacy League. Now, I was going to do a bit of a different video, but it didn't really go the way I wanted it to. Technical difficulties, people. Either way, instead, I'm going to do 5 tips. So the first tip I'd go for is always to ensure that you can actually make it. If you don't think you can make the void, don't do the void. Only go with a yes, no maybes, because that makes a big difference when creating a team and actually managing the team when it comes to a void match itself. It can really turn the tables, you know, when you get to the point and everybody on the other side has got all 30 members there. Everybody who said they were going to be there attends, and then you get your side, and then someone who said maybe isn't there. That can really affect things. So always be, I'd say certain is probably the best word for it. Be certain of whether you can be there or not. And if it's a maybe, just take it as a no. Tip 2, ensure you have enough speed ups. If you can just don't use your speed ups. Yeah, your speed up cards, especially when it comes to your healing. That's the one you were looking for. And general speed ups will work as well, but healing speed ups. That way you can get a lot of healing done in a quick amount of time. Yeah, you're going to use your speed ups in a terms of a void. When you get deaths, when the void's over, you get your soldiers back or your troops back. When it comes to speed ups, you don't get your speed ups back, okay? They're gone. But if you are aiming to actually win this void and, make it to the next stage or whatever, if you're on a final, win the final to actually win the league, you really do need to stock up on speed ups to really get that hospital milling over quickly. Tip 3 would be ensure your heroes are up to par. I mean, if you take all the heroes here, not all of these heroes will be useful within the void itself. You can technically use them all within the void and they'll be somewhat useful in degrees, but there are certain formations within these heroes that you can use specifically in the void, like an attacking formation or a defense formation. Get to know your formations in terms of these heroes and how to use them, and then specifically ensure that those are of a high level, because when you're going into a void supremacy, you're usually going, just always guess that you're going against whales, and these people are going to have maxed heroes or very high level heroes. So you want to at least try and get your heroes up to a good par, and only stick with the heroes that you have that are good. Just because other people are using Samael, yeah, because they've maxed out their Sam because he's now in the Breach Assault. Let's say that yours isn't maxed out, you're just using it because everyone else is using it. You ain't getting the best potential out of it. So it's always best to stick to the heroes that you've already leveled up, or the higher heroes of your bunch, yeah? Tip 4 is the map itself. When you get into a Void Supremacy map, assess the map, look about, make sure try and gain your bearings, shall I say. As soon as you actually get into the map itself, try and establish where you're going to put yourself, where your members are going to put themselves. Try and make some sort of formation, whether you want to jump with the rest of them into one area to sort of collect together to hold a certain fortress, or whether you want to allow some of your members to do that and you're going to be one of the teams that go out on the outskirts to start doing taking other forts in other areas that they may not be looking at that moment in time, because everybody might be focused, say, on the center or something like that. So you instantly want to sort of go into the map, assess the map, see whereabouts you're going to land, try and assess where your members are going to land. It's good to have a Discord or something like that, although Void Supremacy does have a microphone activation, sort of a chat thing itself. But I know also people do use Discord in order to do it, and they just go on to sort of a chat side of that. It's best to communicate in that fashion and then get yourself placed in a coordinated manner on the map, and then that way you're gonna work a lot more effective within the map itself. But always just keep an eye on the map all the way through. I would say keep your eyes about the map as well, where your enemies are moving, because there may be sort of a convulgence going somewhere that you might be able to interfere with and gain the upper hand on. So all about checking that map as much as you can. And finally, tip 5 is just the obvious one. Have fun. Yeah, sometimes it can get quite stressful because you're on a deadline, you're on a time limit, so you know the pressure's on, and some people thrive in that pressure, but others seem to some can stress in that pressure. So when you're stressing that pressure, just take time to realize it's just a game and you're there to have fun and learn. If you're going to make any failures or mistakes within the matches, learn from that and try and adopt a new method or combo for the next battle, innit? Well, thank you very much for watching the video. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment if you like to. Much appreciated if you do. Bless up. Oh no. Hello, you. Bruce came in at the last moment. You rascal.